Now next is border to text. We already gave a border to whole page. Now we are going to see how to give border to text. In page layout group, in page layout tab, in page background, we can see page border. Okay, with the help of this page border we can give border to whole page. Now in home tab, in paragraph group, we are having this border and shading option. I want to give a border to only this selected paragraph, then I can select border. As soon as I select the border, it shows me a dialog box. In that I am having so many options. That is a line of style of line, and here width. Okay, with the help of this I can give border to this selected sentence. So next point is adding shading to page, paragraph or text. Apart from this border, we can add some color, grayscales, patterns to catch the attention of the people. Okay, right now my background of this paragraph is just white color, and and the typing color is a black color. Now can you see this shading? I have selected this shading and I am selecting any color. Okay, here I am selecting this paragraph, and now I am selecting any other color. Okay, faint blue or dark blue. Now like this I can highlight this whole paragraph. This is called as shading. This is called as shading. In 2010 you will see this border and shading, and if you click that you will see a dialog box, and that dialog box, it will contains some texture patterns also. Okay, we can give some style, not only colors, in colors, but in style also we can highlight the text. Next is managing style headers and footers. Okay, so how to manage a style? In home tab you can see this style group. Can you see this style? We can change the style of selected paragraph. So here I am selecting this one, means it's a simple and small. Now I have selected, again I am selecting my whole sentence with the help of cursor, mouse, and I can select some more options also. So here I am selecting this option. Okay, these are the style, these are few style, and I can select any one style from this style group. Okay, now after style we are having style set. Style set means it's a combination of tile, heading, paragraph, style. Okay, where we can see this in change style. Can you see this change style? In change style there is a style state. Okay, just observe our selected text, means it's changing not only appearance but colors, background, heading, all things it's changing. Okay, there are different types of styles are there. Here I am selecting fancy. Each time he is changing the color of my typing. Okay, so it's called as style set. Like this we can select the style set also. Now how to modify that set? Here I selected the text and I am changing its style, but I want to modify it. Then what to do? Just right click it Now it's showing me some more option, that is a modify. Okay, now from this point we can modify our selected style. Here I can select 22. I want bold also. I don't want bold, then I deselect it. I want underline and I want italic, and I don't want underline, and I have selected italic. Okay, like this I can change the selected style. Now next point is header and footer. We all well known with these things. Okay, little bit I'm going fast because we all well known with these things. Okay, so insert tab we are having header and footer. What the meaning of header and footer? Header means the common heading to all pages in our document. Okay, and footer means common footer to all pages in our documents. These things are common to all pages. For example, in header I am typing SSRVM. Okay, selection, I am typing with, just I am changing its fonts and font size. Okay, SSRVM. Now here I am adding some more pages. Now every page you can see this SSRVM. Can you see this SSRVM? This is called as heading. And now let's see footer. In insert tab we are having footer option. Footer. Okay, if you observe this, you can see this footer. In that we can add some date, some page numbers and few common things to all the pages in our document.